can this morning. I do this at least once a month. I haven't been doing as much spiritual searching as I have recently been in the last couple years. I feel like I got to a point where I kind of just needed to observe the world with the lens of all the stuff that I've learned and see how all the stuff that I've learned applies to my life. So actually, after learning, I felt like it was time to kind of put these things into action or into motion and kind of see how things manifest. So I haven't felt the need to constantly feed myself knowledge. I also started a new job where I am constantly researching other things, and so my mind has been occupied with how to solve those problems at work. The constant theme that I am recognizing, not just throughout my career, but just in life with people in general, is that there's a lot of negative thinking, a lot of negative thought patterns, and a lot of these negative thinkings are manifesting or spreading more negative thinking. And unfortunately, I've noticed that the most negative thinkers in the areas that I've worked have been the people in charge and the leaders. They have been the most pessimistic people, and their view of how things are just trickles down the line to even the newest people. And it's kind of like a poison, right? It kind of just like keeps poisoning people. And then, so if new people then are not happy and being negative, it's so far removed from the people in charge that they think it can't possibly be me. Like, they don't even reflect, okay? Like, they don't even think they're a part of the problem. They just wonder, why is everyone else always a problem? So, how do you change that, right? First of all, the people in charge have to be willing to do some major self-reflection and realize that they are creating the problem. They are a part of the problem. And they can help create a solution. But that takes a lot of self-reflection and changing of old patterns and habits. I feel like just about every company that I've worked for has that same issue, especially when it comes to mental health and social work. There's a lot of negative thought patterns, and a lot of like getting stuck on the way things used to be and having a hard time going with the flow and the changes because things are constantly changing. Laws are constantly changing. The revelations and the insights that we have as human beings are evolving. And those that are refusing to evolve or refusing to do the self-reflection in order to manifest more positive outcomes in their life and to be a part of the huge global positive shift that's happening, they're struggling with this change. And so the thing that came to me today was that if you're listening to someone talk about solutions to problems and all you can think about are the problems, then you're a part of the fucking problem. Okay? All also, if when learning something new on how to change old habits, you can't possibly see how this is going to work for you in your life, then you're not ready to change, right? I always hear people say, I like change, I love change. But I feel like if you have to say that, then you're just trying to convince yourself. Because people that like change, they just change. They don't have to talk about how much they like it. They just do it. So if you're talking about things and you're not seeing a difference, it's because you're not actually doing them. You're just fucking talking about them. And talking about them doesn't do anything. You know? You can sit and think and think and think and think and think. But if your actions don't match your thoughts and your words, then you're lying. You're lying to yourself, which is another big self-reflection that a lot of people have to do, is to cipher through the lies that they tell themselves that they believe, or the lies that they're trying to tell others that they believe. It's all about, in the end, what we believe to be true that affects our life, right? It doesn't matter if I believe that there's dinosaurs walking the earth and I see them. It's not going to matter to anyone else if they don't believe and see them, right? It's just going to affect my world. I am seeing dinosaurs, okay? So it's affecting my life. But just because I'm seeing dinosaurs and I believe them doesn't mean other people are seeing them, or other people even believe what I'm seeing to be true. So that's how powerful the mind is, in a very scary way, but it can be also powerful in a positive way. If seeing dinosaurs makes me happy, and I'm not hurting anybody, the dinosaurs are not hurting me, but they're just a part of my magical imagination, and they make my life more positive and optimistic, then seeing dinosaurs and believing that they exist is not a bad thing. Now, if I saw dinosaurs and they were always killing people and I was always in fear, then that manifestation is harming me. Okay, and probably the relationships I have with others. So I think there's a very fine line between creating or manifesting a reality that's positive and helping you, or creating and manifesting a reality that is not helping you. So that's where my mind is at, and where I've been going lately.